All right, Huntsville, 3 o'clock hour, 3:08, as we continue on here, our second annual Rays of Hope. Thanks for joining us. Billy Cauthen of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home now joining us. And I had to put on my shades because, Billy, well, you had your shades on.
Well, yeah, because it's a pretty chilly 62 degrees out here and no sunshine.
We have a canopy over there, and I kind of worried that canopy would hit someone in the head, and someone just got hit in the head as they walked under it a while ago. So
you got workers' comp?
No, sir.
Me neither.
So
take that lawsuit.
Bam. Welcome back in here as we continue on. Billy Cauthen, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We appreciate the generous support of foundation sponsor and Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home here at 3 o'clock. And man, Billy, it's been such a great day here at HEB at the parking lot right outside. Big thanks to Cherie Bravitz over at Carolina Creek, and Michelle Cardenas came in from Houston to hang out with us today, and that was so awesome and so kind of her to be here. And they went to the studio a while ago and grabbed our old banner to give us some shade, and it has cooled off tremendously under this canopy now with that shade there. In fact, our equipment, that's one reason it took us a little bit to get on. I know Kay Boning tells me to quit giving excuses, but man, this hot spot, it said too hot to operate.
It turned into a true hot spot.
It literally had a thermometer on it.
Yeah.
And it said it needed to cool off, and so I wrapped it up in a plastic bag and I threw it in the water bucket, and I cooled it off.
Yeah,
buddy.
It worked. I mean, redneck ingenuity there at its finest.
Yes, sir. That's how we were. And when you showed up, I knew that there was going to be some sort of. You've taught me these things, Billy, without even telling me.
They're survival skills.
So we're here. Make sure to join us tomorrow, too. We're going to have a really fun episode of Good Morning Huntsville on our Faithful Friday. Billy Cauthen and myself and Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Hey, I wanted to get started here, Billy. You guys were here last year. It was a great event last year, and appreciate you and your family and Sam Houston Memorial for donating the water again this year. But we've had a pretty good turnout. Maybe it's not as much product yet, but people are still at work, and I'm hoping between that 5 and 7 p.m. hour we'll really have a good turnout to wrap this thing up. We've had quite a bit of cash come in, but we're still only about 50% of where I would like for us to be. But y'all were here last year, man, and, why is it so important for you guys to be involved? You're involved in so much in the community, events like this, man.
Well, when we say we're involved in the community, that's not just a little catchphrase or whatever. We actually, everyone at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, the Huntsville location, we all live, work, and worship here in Huntsville. So, this is if you're listening to this, you're my people, and I'm your person, and it's important to me to take care of my peoples. So, yeah.
I appreciate you, Billy. I wanted to say, you'd reached out and you said if there's anything I can do to help my dad, passing, and I'm so thankful for you guys because, the service is obviously being held there in Georgetown, and Mom has a connection to the local folks there, but I just appreciate your friendship and you even just reaching out saying, what can I do to? It wasn't like if you need anything, it was what can I do to help?
Yeah. I mean, you need me to feed a dog while you're gone, or it's just being friends and family. That's what we are. So
that's what Sam Houston Memorial does. And I was telling you earlier, I said, man, if my dad was here in Huntsville, it definitely would have been you guys. Taking care of that.
And your mom using some, people think that all the time. They're like, oh, hey, look, my so-and-so passed away, but they lived in wherever. And that's fine. We don't ever get upset if your loved one or your family has a connection with an out-of-town funeral home, and that's where it's okay. If you're here, by God, yeah, we love to serve your family and take care of you.
If you're here, we will get upset. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No, if you go across town, we're going to have a fight, brother. But like your case, man, your family's rooted in Georgetown, and that's okay. That's your family's used that particular funeral service for so long. We have people that are the same way with us. So, no, we totally understand that.
Well, it's I'm going to tell you, if it's someone here and you need somebody to take care of you, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, they're the folks to do it. I've been friends with Billy since I came to this community. You and I have developed a really special friendship, Billy. You mean a lot to me, and just the fact you reached out to me right away. I received quite a few text messages from folks, but yours was the one, and I don't mean this rudely, but I said, man, I really want to get a message from Billy, and you did. I knew you would. And it just meant the world to me, man. And, we were talking about our dads, and I hope you don't mind me mentioning, but you were 11 when you lost your daddy, and I know you were close to him. And I think it's an important time when you lose somebody in your life. You need to cling to people that are close to you. I called my friend Joshua Harris first, and, he's always been there for me. And I couldn't think of any other place to be but church. when I got that call. And as soon as I got off the phone and the text message with Joshua, I dropped what I was doing. I raced up to church, and I walked in, and I of course I'm on staff there too. So, but I said I got to go home, and I was waiting on a package to come to the house. Is what I was waiting for. It finally came. And I went in, and I, and I'll never forget the first person I wanted to see was Pastor Bay. That's my pastor. And I walked in, and he said, "Come here, brother," and he gave me a hug. And those are the memories. It's going to last with a lifetime.
Yeah,
I'm going to remember
that's
that
a
moment.
real hug. Yeah, that's a real hug.
Like, I'm going to remember that moment, Billy. That and if you were there, you would have did the same thing for me, But I'm gonna remember that moment of talking to Josh. And then immediately literally racing up to the church and saying, I need to be with my pastor for a few minutes. And that's why it's important. You need a church family. And you guys have a great family at Christ the King Methodist, and I've enjoyed getting to know more about y'all's congregation over there, Billy. But that's what
Just
it's
how
about.
crazy we are.
Yeah, Dr. Krim splits time between there and First, so I know, that's our people over there. Dr. Krim's my people too, man. She was on the show with us earlier this week. We had a lot of fun.
Say, did you pay extra for the guy with the leaf blower while we're interviewing?
Yeah, he comes by and cleans up our area for us every once in a while.
Yeah, I appreciate him doing that.
Yeah, so it's pretty dirty around here. So no, those guys are working hard today in the heat, man. So, but again, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home here, Billy Cauthen with us, and Billy, you guys always give back. How have things been? I know you've had a pretty busy day, and I know that you stay pretty busy, but how have things been going for you the past few days, man?
Actually, really good. We've had the opportunity to serve quite a few families here over the last week, and it's always tough when you lose a loved one, but it's an honor for us to be able to serve those families and make sure things are done right and help the families as much as we can.
I'm trying to think. We didn't have a show on Friday.
We had a storm.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was trying to think, why didn't we have the show on Friday? And that was on me, but I remember telling you, hey, we're not going to be able to have the show. And I can't remember why now.
It was the kids getting them up and getting them going, and I had a million things going. And that was the night after the storm or whatever. Right. So.
Yeah. Well, Kate's not going to like that because she don't want me to give excuses.
Miss Kay, you can come to my house in the morning and I'll give you an excuse.
Yeah.
I'll show you the reason.
Oh, that's great, man.
No, I love Miss Kay.
Well, we'll continue. We want folks to come out here, Billy. Again, we're looking for non-perishable food items, things that you can put in your pantry. Billy, what would you recommend people bring? I got to ask you.
Thought you were going to say pants.
Why do they call them pants when they say a pair of pants, but it's only one? Is each leg a pant? I've always wondered that.
Dude, this is right in line with britches.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know.
There's no grammatically, I'm going to go buy a pair of pants. Okay, so you're going to buy two of them? No.
At my age, it's funny you'd bring this up because my mind is precious real estate because there's not a lot of it. Yeah. And I think about that all the time. Yeah, of all the stuff, of all the useless information that I have stored in my precious real estate, why? Because half of it don't make sense. It is information that I'll never use anywhere.
We're going to call this information you don't need to know.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand why they call it pants. There's not two of them. It's one. So anyways, I don't want to use up y'all's interview talking about pants, but there we go.
Something to talk about.
Yeah. Just give me something to talk about.
Well, I guess, let's see. I put on my pant. Let me put my pant on and we'll go.
Yeah. As long as you don't say T's at the end of that, you're all right.
Yeah. And we just lost our one viewer.
Yeah. All right. Well, come on out here. We're going to be here until 7 o'clock tonight. Still a great opportunity. Friends, we're still going to be here almost 4 hours until we wrap this thing up. Michelle Cardenas, again, has been out here helping us. The other LEAP ambassadors, Mike Young's bringing a few of them to come by a little bit later on. And so it's going to be a lot of fun just to come out here, be involved, and to give back to the local community and to help out these nonprofits that are in need. Many people need help in our community. And we still would love to have a lot of canned food and a lot of diapers. You can bring gift cards as well, cash, all that'll go to a good cause. And we'd love for you to be out here today. Jason's been out here with me all morning, man. I told him, I said, Jason, go in there and take a nap, go home if you need to. He showed up over here this morning. We both rolled in about 6:20.
Oh, is he sleeping in the truck over there?
I hope he is. I told him he can stay off that foot, man. He's stubborn.
Well, if that guy with the leaf blower would shut it down for a minute.
Well, that may be white noise if you're in your truck, If you're in the truck, it may be a...
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that.
Do you white noise? Do you go to sleep completely dark, white noise, or anything like that you do?
Sir, I'm a Southern gentleman. I go to sleep with my fan. Exactly, yes.
Are you on like high volume, low volume? What's the level of volume?
I have two fans, and they're both on high speed. So, yeah.
Yeah, Bridget has a fan on her, and I've got a fan around the other side of the bed, and then we have the ceiling fan.
That's pretty much,
and an air cleaner too.
I have one blowing directly on me, and then the other one blows kind of like over, and I guess Jacqueline gets a little coverage out of it. So, you got to have the fan.
It sounds like NASA taking off at night in y'all's room, and y'all turn these fans on.
Yeah, like the Wright brothers trying to start that plane.
Oh, Miss Jackson is here. Don's wife. We just love the Jackson family. She's here making a donation. We're just so appreciative. So many good folks coming out here today.
Oh, yeah.
So, well, Billy, a lot of fun.
It's hot. It's hot. Don't get me wrong, but the breeze is nice and it's constant.
I think we learned a lot from last year, our first year doing this, and I remembered that we had a banner up over this, and I also remembered to bring the sandbags to hold down the canopies this year.
Look, people, when I got here this morning, that's the first thing I asked. I said, y'all did put the sandbags on the canopy.
And we've had, there was no wind hardly at all until a couple of hours ago, and we started to have a little bit of a gust and a breeze, and that has been picking up.
It's that guy with the leaf blower.
Yeah, it's the residual left off from it. Well, all right, again, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. They are your hometown experts in celebrating life, and they're going to take care of you through some of your most troubled times. And the fact that they're here shows the commitment that they've had, not just here, but you guys are all over the place. We talked about it earlier. Always giving back to the local community. If you've been at Fair on the Square, who do you see on the corner giving away all the water? Well, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. What water am I drinking right now? Well, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
I hate to say it, but we probably drink more water at the office than what we give away. It's really good.
Yeah. Where do y'all get this stuff
from? It's a place out of Houston.
Bottled by Pura Flow Corp. Mm-hmm. This was prepared by reverse osmosis, filtered through activated carbon, and ozonated. For your logo, call 1-800 whatever.
There you go. It is the perfect size little bottle too. It's not too much, it's not too little.
Yeah, because if you get a big bottle, then you feel obligated to drink it all, and then you're bloated.
And here's what's crazy, and we're going totally off topic here. That's a 10-ounce bottle. Your regular water bottle is 16.9 ounces. They charge us the same for those as they do the 16.9s. So me being the manager I am, well, you're charging me the same. I want the big bottles, right?
Yeah.
I would get the big bottles, and people would take one sip out of them and set them down. Buy the 10-ounce bottle, and they knock the bottom out of it. They drink all of it and then discard it. It's crazy.
I've had probably about 10 of these today so far.
So how many trips you had to make inside the store?
None yet, and I'm kind of worried.
You're sweating it out.
Yeah, normally for me that'd be about a trip an hour, so it's not there yet. So, well, hey, come on out. Again, for folks that are coming, we are entering you into our hourly raffles. We're giving away a pair of here's the deal. We're giving away $200 worth of jewelry each hour, but if you give $20, we're going to enter you also into a raffle overall for a pair of $900 earrings. If you give a little bit more, if you give $30, that goes up to $1,500 diamond earrings, courtesy of Elliott's Jewelers. Miss Jackson's over here. She is excited. So she made $230 to get 2 entries into that bad boy. So we appreciate Miss Jackson. She did it the right way.
Yes,
if you're going to give $100, then get 3 entries. So you'd be surprised how many folks have came through. I wanted to say this, that have came through today, Billy. They've donated, but they didn't want anything. We said, well, we got plenty of shirts. We've got a bag we'll give you. We got T-shirts. And they didn't want anything. They said, we don't want that. They just wanted to help. And it seems like every year something kind of tugs at your heart, right? And we had the family last year that we knew that they gave everything that they had. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do.
There was a very sweet lady that came by a while ago, her and another lady, and they were in a car. She rolled down the window. She goes, what are y'all doing? I told her. She dug through her little coin purse. My grandma had a coin purse.
With the little top?
Yes.
Yeah.
So she untwisted that. She pulled out a $20 bill, didn't have much, and she said, I want to give you this and make sure it goes to a good cause. I said, yes, ma'am, it will. And then she tells me, she goes, I'm on Social Security and I don't have much. And she goes, but I know I'm going to be blessed for giving this. And that was the kind of the tug right there of the day.
I know, and that kills you. Makes you want to take that $20 to give it back to them. You know,
Makes me want to take it and turn it into $400 and put it back at them.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And then I asked her. I said, "Well, you're going to be entered into our jewelry raffle, and our hourly jewelry raffle." She goes, "No, I don't want to do that." I said, "Ma'am, and she goes, "Does it look like I wear any jewelry?" And I said, "Yeah, you have a bracelet on." And she goes, "Oh, well, that's just for today."
That's my Thursday only bracelet.
Oh, yeah.
I only wear it on the 6th of June.
Oh, man. Our buddy Justin Kring is joining us, saying, "Miss you. Rob, hope you're doing well, my friend." He was just sending his condolences and said he's always here. And then about both of us, he said, "My buddies." You remember the teddy bear growing up? My buddy. My buddy.
Mm-hmm.
My buddy.
Buddy and me. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, you remembered it. So, well, all right. Anything else you want to add, Billy? It's been a fun little segment here. I just wanted to highlight Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home and y'all's support for being here and supporting Raise a Hope today.
What do I want to add?
Probably 2 + 2 is pretty simple.
Nah, I graduated from Huntsville. Give me a calculator, I figured it out. You know, it's crazy because I hear a lot of people comment about this. When we were learning math as little people, they said, "You're not going to have a calculator with you on you everywhere you go." And now, of course, today we have a calculator with us everywhere we go.
Hold on, we have a producer here, a producer in our midst right now.
He's producing something.
Yeah, we have a producer that is here, and that's.
Can we leave this here?
Yes, sir. Thank you,
So
Mayor.
They'll be by to take care of it for me.
Okay, awesome. Well, Mayor Humphrey, thank you. Mayor Humphrey just came by to
Was that a $10,000 donation?
make a donation, and he produced for our camera. Look at that. That is awesome.
Oh, that's the shot.
Yeah.
That's Facebook profile worthy.
Hold on. I can't. I don't really have. There it is.
Yeah, look.
Love that. That's great.
Look at my phone.
That's great. We love Russell, man. He's such a good man. So great for this community. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. Before I knew that Russell was running for mayor, we don't promote politics on the show. I'll tell folks, whether they're a friend or not, and I've had a lot of friends running it, and I said, "I'd love to promote you," but I said,
I ran for dog catcher.
I couldn't promote it. It. And but my rule is, once you get elected, I'll have you on the show all day. You know, whether you're a friend or whether it's someone that I don't know, I'll have you on the show because people want to know about their elected officials. But we just don't do things until you know folks are in office. And this was before that I knew Russell was ever running for mayor. And I remember thinking when Mayor Andy, you know, his term was coming up, and I said, "Man, we're going to lose a really good man who just lives and breathes Huntsville." Mayor Broniger was such, and he is still, I mean, he is such a great man. And I said, it's going to be hard to find somebody as good as Andy Broniger. And then Russell Humphrey comes along, and he's right up there in my book with Andy Broniger.
Yep, exactly.
And, you know, 2 great men.
Oh, yeah. I've known Russell for, I don't know, 20, 25, 30 years, seems like now.
How do we get your name in the hat? You know, when Russell's ready to
I just want to be the dog catcher.
I'd like to see. I saw your name, by the way, on a haircut place on a star. Is that because you're the VIP over there?
Because I'm a star.
Yeah, you were. There's like 20 of y'all, and you had your name on there.
You know what? I was
looked like a kindergartner wrote it.
I was undiscovered until Hello Huntsville, and
you know what I'm talking about?
yes, I do.
Yeah. And I said, man, who is this guy? It looked like a kindergartner wrote that on that star.
It wasn't even me, but that could have been my handwriting.
Like the I looked like a U. I said, who is Bully Cauthen?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, man, were they writing somebody else's name, or were they saying I'm a butthead and they changed it at the last second?
Oh, they might have, man. So, well, hey,
with that crew over there, there's no telling.
You never know.
You never know.
Well, come on out. We'll be here again until 7 o'clock, and we still got a lot of opportunity for you to donate, to give back, and to help out these nonprofits in our community. I'm getting a little nervous because the wind's picking up. I'm hoping my sandbags are holding.
Hang on.
I think they are.
No, I'm getting the air in that sleeve.
All right, Billy, that'll wrap it up, man. Thank you for being here, buddy. Been a lot of fun here on this segment.
Yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow. Billy and I, by the way, Dumpling Gang returns tomorrow morning at 7:30-ish.
Yeah, we're going to start somewhere between 7:30 and 8.
7:30 and 8. 7:30 a.m. and 8 p.m.
Yeah, just keep your radio on.
All right, Huntsville, we love you. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We'll sign off, and we'll be back on again here at the 4 o'clock hour. Again, have some more folks coming at 4 o'clock.
Who's coming at 4?
Karen Dim and Walker County Federal.
Oh, yeah.
Coming to hang out with us. And then we'll have Sweet Caroline's Floral Shop. Don't have anybody for 6, so if you're hearing this and you want to come sponsor that 6 p.m. hour, it's $150, but it goes to a great cause, and we'll help connect you to community, and we want to thank you for your support. All right, we'll be back at it sometime around 4 o'clock, so keep it locked in here on Hello Huntsville social media and across our platforms. And once again, Billy, certainly do appreciate you, and thanks for being here, my friend.
Yes, sir.